is KMTV 3 News Now, live at 10.
A new question that police will soon ask suspected drunk drivers aims to make the bars more responsible when serving booze. That question, where did you have your last drink? Good evening, I'm Craig nigrelli. Jenny is off tonight. Police in Iowa will soon be probing for more information when they make a DUI stop. Reporter Alex McClune has reaction tonight. Alex.
Yeah, Craig, Iowa is piloting a program to help police find out where drunk drivers are coming from. It's called the Place of Last Drink program, and it'll help law enforcement find out if they need to confront businesses to help impaired customers and avoid over-serving. Iowa is joining 12 states that are part of the National Liquor Law Enforcement Association's program. It's an effort that's been shown to reduce over-serving alcohol and the number of arrests for drunk driving.
Research shows that up to 50% of persons that are reporting their last drink, they're having that last drink at a licensed establishment like a bar or a restaurant.
In Council Bluffs, bars like Barley's meet once a month with police to tackle any alcohol-related issues in the neighborhood. Owner Matt Johnson believes the program can help keep all businesses accountable.
I think there's probably problem bars in every town, every community. I can't speak for them and their practices, but I know what we try to do and what we want to do. You know, we want our customers home safe so they can make it back again another day.
Johnson says his business trains employees to look out for signs of drunk customers, and at the end of the night, ride services have made it easier to find drinkers a sober ride home.
We're always trying to get that. I mean, we are advocates for Uber and taxi drivers, and on our board, we talked about it one day, we all take people home. We all drive them home, you know, good customer, we're on our way home, we'll take them home with us. I mean, we've done that, I've done that since I started. Back when I bartended, I used to take people home.
As for the data the program collects, the database will provide law enforcement and liquor licensors evidence for punishing any businesses with practice problems. Reporting live in studio, Alex McClune, 3 News Now.
New at 10 on 3 News Now. Omaha police are searching for a gunman who injured 2 people sitting outside on the porch at 48th and Boyd tonight. A bullet hit a woman in the shoulder. There are reports a man suffered a graze wound. The neighborhood blasts from the 4th of July are over, but the fallout continues. The Omaha City Council will decide on Tuesday if the fireworks season is too long. The mayor wants to shorten it from 10 to 5 days, saying the loud booms until all hours scare pets and upset veterans in our community. Also, City Council member Amy Melton wants to raise the fine for violators to $300. Omaha police have released more information about this year's fireworks complaint calls. They say dispatchers handled significantly more 911 calls between June 25th and July 5th. Nearly 300 of those calls came after 11 p.m. Police report, get this, an 86% jump in the number of fireworks citations this year alone. An Omaha lawmaker wants the city to rework its contract with Waste Management to punish the garbage company for not picking up yard waste separately. Councilmember Brinker Harding pointed out the city pays about $500,000 to Waste Management for separate pickup. City officials agreed to let the company gather trash and yard waste together in 2016. Waste Management has a shortage of drivers that is slowing down its collection efforts.
Now, your Weather Alert First Forecast.
Well, it's been a dry evening across the area, but that's about to change. A storm system back to the west of us is slowly working its way to the east, and we'll start to see the chances for rain increasing. And you can see that stuff is already picking up from Sioux Falls, Sioux City, and even over O'Neill, Broken Bow, between north central Nebraska into the central part of the state, and extends all the way into Kansas. As it works its way to the east, the chances for rain will be increasing as we head into the overnight hours and early in the morning. Still pretty warm outside. We're looking at temperatures sitting at 83 here in Omaha, 77 in Platte Smith. A lot of locations sitting the mid to even upper 70s, but that will continue to drop as we go through the overnight hours. In the morning, we'll start off with 72, but the rain chances definitely start picking up here at 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning. I'll let you know how this rain will impact your weekend plans coming up shortly.
This is what it looks like near Crossroads. Sprawling lots, vacant buildings, and weeds as the future of the mall remains in limbo at 72nd and Dodge. Instead of customers, there is concern the area is attracting the homeless, who often put up tents and stay a while. City officials called out the property managers. Only on 3, senior reporter Jake Wazakowski on what they plan to do about it.
At times over many years, we've seen tents actually set up behind the old Bag and Save as well as Best Buys here near 75th and Dodge Street. The city is actually stepping in now to make sure the property manager isn't letting that happen again. The weeds are filling the lot. Windows boarded up at the vacant properties just west of Crossroads Mall. For years, there have been concerns over homeless going into the buildings and hanging out.
The biggest problem we're having is the loitering, the trespassing, and we have a lot of vandalism in that area.
Omaha's Property Maintenance Appeals Board met this week with representatives of Main Street Partners who manage the property. In about the last year, there have been almost a dozen calls related to vagrants and at least 2 people arrested or cited for trespassing. The property manager says they now have Frontline patrolling 3 times a day, use cameras and motion sensors to cut down on the problems.
It's going to eventually be part of the Crossroads redevelopment, so it's very important for my client to make sure it's secure and it's safe, and hopefully it'll move along in a redevelopment program with the Crossroads.
There's a presence around here. You see it.
Marty Hoskins says he's seen the issues with homelessness in the area, whether it's loitering or panhandling. He hopes that people can get help and that it's a wake-up call for the Crossroads developers to get moving.
So we can get them some help, some services, and at the same time really beef up the city's attention to what are we doing with this part of our city and how are we developing it. I think that'd be the best. It's like, are you going to pull weeds or are you going to put on fertilizer? I'd say let's fertilize this.
Now, the buildings will likely be demolished at some point, but still it's unclear when the redevelopment will actually get underway. It could be years before that happens. Reporting near 75th and Dodge, Jake Wazakowski, 3 News Now.
Tonight, funeral arrangements are set for Judge Mark Ashford, who died suddenly in his chambers on Wednesday night in downtown Omaha. His family tells us the service is Tuesday at Augustana Lutheran Church at 38th and Lafayette in Omaha. State Supreme Court Justice Mike Havacan will deliver the eulogy. The visitation is Monday night. The search for a missing Omaha mother will go into high gear this weekend. Nobody has seen Kamisha Hollis since the first week of April. Volunteers will meet at the Eagles Nest Worship Center at 57th and Sorensen Parkway on Sunday at 2 p.m. They will split into groups and focus on areas near exits to the interstates and highways. Police have arrested Hollis's boyfriend, Marvin Young. They accuse him of child abuse for leaving their children alone the same night Hollis went missing. In Brooklyn, Iowa, the search goes on tonight for missing 20-year-old Molly Tibbetts. Today, investigators did not release any new details about the case. Investigators told reporters they know people are frustrated by the tight-lipped nature of the search and what they have or have not found.
We have been searching ponds, fields, and even from the air. We've been following up on leads. Those leads are in the hundreds. Obviously, they're not all interviews, but we've conducted numerous interviews to this point.
Tibbetts has been missing since the night of July 18th when she went jogging. Tonight, the Crime Stoppers reward is $220,000 and growing. The 2 people accused of murdering and dismembering Sidney Loof of Neely, Nebraska, will be staying behind bars for years on different charges. A federal judge sentenced 51-year-old Aubrey Trail to 10 years and his girlfriend Bailey Boswell to 5 years for scamming a couple out of hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of gold coins. The pair traveled to Kansas or persuaded the victims to come to Nebraska at least a dozen times. Prosecutors in the Loof case have said they will seek the death penalty against Trail and Boswell if convicted of murder. Tonight, a 25-year-old Omaha man is dead after crashing his motorcycle into an SUV that was turning. This was the scene at 180th and Harrison around 11 last night. Police say Evan Welsh was going westbound on Harrison when an SUV turned north on 180th. He slammed his bike into the side of the Chevy Equinox. Welsh died at the scene. Same topic, be on the lookout for a bunch of motorcycles on local roads. That's the word tonight from the Nebraska DOT. It says many bikers will be heading to Sturgis next week. Promoting North Omaha and making sure kids are ready to go back to school. Those were the goals of a neighborhood celebration tonight.
Oh yeah, good shot!
Dunk tank, carnival games, and fire truck, all part of the gathering at 35th and Fontenelle Boulevard. A major draw proved to be the free backpacks filled with school supplies. Others headed to Benson tonight to celebrate the area's history and vibrant art community. Good sounds there, music, food, and art all on display as part of Benson First Fridays. Photographer Aaron Broussard talked about what makes this event unique.
It is truly community-based. It is great networking. A lot of these people here are very local. It's very easygoing. It's a great little block that they set up for us. It's just easy.
As part of tonight's event, Lutheran Family Services teamed up with organizers to host the annual New American Arts Festival. The riverfront will be buzzing tomorrow with a new kind of summer event. It's the area's first Taco Fest. Crews work to get the park ready for the expected crowds. It is based on a similar event in San Diego. Saturday's event at River's Edge Park will feature 15 taco restaurants and Chihuahua races. Organizers call the social media buzz tremendous.
Thousands and thousands of people that are interested. We've never seen anything like it. I mean, it's just fun. Who doesn't want tacos and beer and Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Sir Mix-a-Lot is the entertainment tomorrow night. Taco Fest runs from 11 in the morning until 10 p.m. It's a chance to get a deal on back-to-school items at a discount, where a tax-free holiday is underway, and how much shoppers can expect to save. Next.
You're watching KMTV 3 News Now with Jennifer Griswold, Craig Nigrelli, Weather Alert Team meteorologist Jennifer Zeppelin, and sports with Adam Kruger. This is KMTV 3 News Now, live at 10.
This game is gritty, exhilarating, relentless, amazing. Football is fantastic. Football is back.
Join us as the Packers take on the Titans Thursday, August 9th at 7 right here on KMTV 3.
Your official Packers station.
Celebrate the 50th season of the Omaha Storm Chasers with Faith and Family Night featuring a concert by Hawk Nelson. Saturday, August 4th at Warner Park when the Storm Chasers take on the Salt Lake Bees. Get your tickets at omahastormchasers.com.
You're witnessing something very special. A medley of exhilaration, joy, and satisfaction experienced only at the Honda Summer Spectacular event. Getting a deal on the Honda CR-V with a standard rearview camera is as delightful as it looks. But don't just witness this, my friends. Experience these great deals for yourself.
Exciting, I know.
Visit your local Honda dealer and test drive the Honda CR-V, Motor Trend's 2018 SUV of the Year.
Great deals are going on now during Menards Red Hot Sale. Combine storage and style with Closet Culture Systems. They combine steel, wire, mesh, and wood to create elegant storage solutions. This 8-foot system is $399. Update your home with Mohawk vinyl flooring. Force Sheet Vinyl Flooring has a Super Guard urethane finish, 79 cents a square foot. Home Expressions vinyl planking is easy to install and waterproof, $198 a square foot. Now during Menards Red Hot Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Denali, a badge of honor for the relentless, who never tire of striving for the best. This is your invitation to upgrade. The GMC Denali Invitation, going on now. Visit your GMC dealer today. Get these offers on select 2018 GMC Denali models when you finance through GM Financial, like over $9,100 below MSRP on this specially equipped Sierra 1500 Denali.
Alexa, what are my top stories?
I'm Jennifer Griswold with 3 News Now. Here's a look at what's happening.
Tonight, Iowa police are investigating a deadly shootout that left 1 suspect dead and 3 others injured. The gunfire sent a nearby elementary school into lockdown. The Ottumwa police chief says somebody opened fire when officers began investigating in the area around 1:30. Police and suspects exchanged gunfire, leaving 1 guy dead. The 12-year-old Chinese girl whose disappearance triggered an Amber Alert at Reagan National Airport yesterday is back with her family in New York City tonight. Police issued the alert after the girl was reported missing from her tour group. Tonight, a lawyer for the girl's parents is downplaying the hysteria over her disappearance.
This is not an abduction case. This is not a kidnapping case. Again, this is a misunderstanding.
The FBI is still investigating exactly what happened and what led to the Amber Alert being issued. An emotional scene at a Florida airport this morning as the wife of a U.S. Marine boarded a plane to Mexico after being deported. Alejandra Juarez hugged her 2 daughters before leaving for Mexico. She spent decades living in the United States, but was exposed as an undocumented immigrant after a 2013 traffic stop. She left with her youngest daughter. Supporters promised to keep fighting for her.
Her husband, Timo, served in the Marines in Iraq, in North Africa, while she was at home on the home front raising 2 lovely young women who you see here today. What justice does this serve?
Her husband plans to stay in their Florida home with their older daughter while they fight to bring his wife back. School for many local kids is just about, well, less than 2 weeks away. Many parents will spend the weekend in Iowa getting ready. It's Iowa tax-free holiday weekend. It means you can buy school supplies and a number of clothing items without paying sales tax. Stores in Council Bluffs doubled their staff to get ready.
Just to be one of the busiest days for the back-to-school season. We get a lot of out-of-town traffic coming in at this time, and a lot of locals too, and people coming over from Omaha also.
Hey, who doesn't like a good deal, right? To compete with the tax-free holidays, some stores and malls, such as Nebraska Crossing, are having sales over here.
It's been a quiet, even a hot day today across the area, but the rain chance is increasing as we head through the overnight hours. I'll let you know how that will impact your weekend. It won't be nearly as hot with a chance for rain, but I'm also looking at a big warm up into next week.
When it's time to have your roof replaced, choose Pyramid Roofing, the residential roofing experts. Voted first place Best of Omaha 7 years in a row. Call now for a free estimate. Pyramid Roofing, craftsmanship at its finest.
Welcome to Toyota's National Clearance Event. Only happens once a year. We've got the last of the 2018s. We have amazing deals.
Great lease deals.
Deals so good. I wish I came up with it, but get in here. Toyota's National Clearance Event is the best part of summer.
Get $1,500 customer cash on a new 2018 Highlander. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Hurry in today.
I think we need more signs.
Toyota, let's go places.
So, Dad, did you know there's a whole new generation of cars out there that need certified transmission?
I do. That's why our technicians stay up to date with the latest technology on all the transmissions we remanufacture.
It's good to know that what we've learned from years of experience always helps us better understand the next generation.
The job done right.
At the right price.
We're Certified Transmission.
Find the location nearest you on our website, certifiedtransmission.com.
It's the Ford Summer Sales Event, and now is the best time to buy.
Preparing classic campfire trout.
Say what?
Trout.
All right. You don't think I need both?
Why does he have that axe? Make summer go right with Ford, America's best-selling brand. During the Ford Summer Sales Event, find great offers across a huge lineup of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get Escape, Explorer, and Edge with 0% financing for 72 months plus $1,000 cash back or $4,000 cash back. Choose Pyramid Roofing, the residential roofing experts. We've been in business since 1993 and are locally owned and operated. We're here to stay. Voted first place Best of Omaha 7 years in a row. Call now for a free estimate.
All right, weather alert meteorologist Jennifer Zeppelin is here. Summer is certainly gripping us, but you know what, I'll tell you what, my lawn could use the rain.
And you know what? We've got a little bit coming your way. So you catch a little break tomorrow, maybe turn off the sprinkler tonight. You may need it by Sunday, though, because the heat starts to build once again. So on and off chances for rain here over the next 72 hours or so. Right now, check out the numbers today. As you mentioned, Craig, a super hot one, 95. So yeah, that can do a little bit of a number on the grass out there. But we do have some rain chances increasing across the area. And tomorrow it won't be nearly as hot as it was today. We still have a steady south wind blowing in, and that has allowed that much warmer air to move in our direction. This was really the hottest day that we've seen in over 3 weeks. You have to go back to July 12th, where we had an afternoon high of 98 degrees. Now the storms are beginning to build and also slowly working their way to the east. As we show you the big picture right now, a couple of systems, a warm front to the north of us, cold front back to the north, that is generating some severe weather over Rapid City, South Dakota. There is a trough that is also helping to kind of increase the chances for storms over central Nebraska right now, stretching from Sioux Falls into parts of O'Neill, just off to the east now of Valentine and heading into North Platte, Kearney and Grand Island, slowly working its way to the east. So how will this impact us as we go into the overnight hours? Dry here even up until about midnight. Storms start to slowly work their way into Norfolk, Columbus and York. Here's the timeline on all of this. At about 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning, maybe a few thunder showers picking up here in the metro, back to the west of us. Very scattered, kind of hit and miss activity. And as this line continues to move through, we'll see a little bit of an improvement late in the afternoon and evening. So rain chances definitely picking up for tomorrow morning. Not nearly as warm of a day as we experienced today, and that's because of the cloud cover and the rain chances. And still some more rain in the forecast late Sunday going into Monday. So let's check out what's in store for tomorrow. Now, a lot of weekend plans going on, scattered activity, any travel plans. A lot of folks kind of winding down the summer vacation from Minneapolis to Sioux Falls early in the day. We're expecting some widely scattered showers, maybe some thunder showers. Overall, severe weather threats expected to be on the low side, and then more rain will start to develop as we go into late Sunday night. But I think for most of the afternoon and evening here in town, we're looking at some drier air moving in, which is great news for any of the festivities going on tomorrow afternoon and evening. But here's that line that breaks out after about 10 o'clock on Sunday night going into early Monday morning, and again more widespread rainfall. The storm totals on this next system coming in ranging from 1/10 of an inch to maybe 1/4 to 1/2 an inch in some isolated spots. It really just depends on where that heaviest band sets up, but right now it stretches from Atlantic, Platte Smith, Nebraska City, and even near Beatrice. This might alter or change just a little bit. Rain chances definitely significant for tomorrow morning, but start winding down here by around lunchtime. Only a 20% chance on Sunday, and that's late in the evening. Monday, majority of this activity does develop before 8 a.m. in the morning. So for most of Monday, it looks like a fairly dry day for us. 83 right now, 49% humidity. Winds are a little bit lighter, south-southeast at about 9 miles an hour. Tomorrow, River's Edge Taco Fest. Some rain chances, kind of brief showers at about 11 a.m., but then we start to see some drier air. It will be a breezy day tomorrow with those winds out of the south about 10 to 20 miles an hour. Widespread rainfall early in the day. As we head into the afternoon, drier air starts to move in, maybe even some sunshine, low to mid-80s, slightly below average and almost 10 degrees cooler than what we experienced today. 92 though on Sunday, and as we go into Monday morning, that rain starts to taper off by 8 a.m. 87, gradual warming trend and drying it out for the rest of next week with a high by next Friday of 90 degrees. Correct, right?
Well, the shovels will soon hit the dirt at the Henry Dorley Zoo on a big expansion project. A new habitat for sea lions will simulate the climate in the Pacific Northwest. It's a $22 million project. Visitors say these type of new additions keep them coming back.
Like us, it's been a while, so we're anxious to see, are there any new exhibits? Are there different animals? So, I mean, it's just the natural process of improving.
Coastal Shores is scheduled to open in the spring of 2020. Scott Frost takes the practice field. Fall camp opens for the Huskers. How the Big Red hopes this season marks a new era of winning for Nebraska football. That's next in sports.